Hey, welcome back. I'm gonna finish up field training today. There's not really too much left. Special intel is just sort of a brief um, briefing at the tail end of this field training. Fog war is the last major topic that we're going to talk about. So we'll do that now, and then we'll get back into some campaigning, I think. Finally, we've arrived! Fog of war. What a terrible view. The surrounding area is almost completely hidden. This phenomenon is known as fog of war. When it is present, units can only see a limited distance. Check each unit's vision range to ascertain the distance it can see. Look at this infantry unit. See the bright square around it? This is the unit's vision range when fog of war is present. On this terrain, the unit vision range is 2. The others lit areas are around your HQs, your cities, and other positions. They are lit to lead you to them. The areas around neutral cities or enemy positions aren't though. They stay dark until you draw close to them. See this city? It's dark. You don't know what's there. Well, I guess you should try to capture it. Alright, so there's probably a dude there. Let's find out. No dude. Okay, sweet. These cities looked the same when they're dark, didn't they? When checking a city's allegiance, I suggest approaching with caution. Would you select this mech unit next? Infantry mech units have special abilities, that is. Well, maybe you should see for yourself. What do you think? The vision range of infantry and mech units increase in mountains. When you have a larger vision range, it's much easier to spot enemies. Oh yes, did you notice this area here is still dark? That's because you can't see into woods unless you're adjacent to them. You can see into this forest because your mech unit's right next to it. By the way, reefs are the same. They remain dark until you're next to them. Let's go back a moment. There could actually be something in this forest. Why don't you send a unit to scout it? This is the perfect chance to use your new unit, a recon unit. Select it, please. Let me explain what this unit can do. Recon units have a vision range of 5 squares, and unlike infantry and mech units, it can see anywhere. The one thing to be aware of is it's not a very powerful unit. It can handle infantry, but you should avoid engaging any other units. Let's send the recon unit over to investigate that forest. We're gonna pop it here. There's a rocket unit here. This is the danger of fog of war. If you had tried to enter the forest, you would have encountered the enemy. You'd have been stuck, unable to do anything. Be extra careful when moving into the areas that have cover. Now, another thing on the subject of forest and reefs, this time the enemy was using the terrain to conceal troops, right? Well, you could do the same thing. Using the terrain to hide is a good strategy. Of course, you'll be spotted if the enemy moves next to you, but did you get all that? I told you before, if you need intel, use the cursor and the R button. Press the R button to use the control, and then use the control pad to read the intel. This is a way to check out different terrains, including woods and reefs. I'm going to leave the rest of this battle to you. Good luck. So I want to try to do as much damage as possible. Firing on this medium tank, always a good choice. Okay, I got plenty of units to work with here, so we're gonna make this hurt kind of bad. Damage, that'll cripple him pretty good. Okay. Okay, so I got a APC unit here, but I can't really do anything. Just move it up. We'll move you guys up. You can see there's 2 woods here, woods, and then a hill. They don't ever put units so close to your base. I mean, it's easy just to check real quick, but like, you know, they're gonna not be that big of a dick to have like an infantry unit or mech unit hiding here in the woods right next to your headquarters. But you know, once you get past, say, a turn or two's worth of infantry movement, yes, then they will definitely Come on in. We're gonna move you down. I'm gonna take you to the wood chipper. Okay. I don't have to worry about the medium tank. Depending on which way I want to move, I wouldn't have to worry about this either. I'm just gonna scout this out because I don't like, just suddenly getting shelled randomly from across the stage. And the damage I'll take to either one of these two units shouldn't be significant enough. So we will end turning. Good damage. So the position I put my artillery in will be able to clean up this rocket right away, which will put me in pretty good forward-moving position for my tanks to move up and attack. I don't think I have any range here for this, so we'll try to move you up as far as humanly possible. We'll capture here with the infantry, move the other infantry into the mountains. It doesn't really gain me any fight. And then let's see here. Move you up to here. Drop you off. See if I can see anything. Of course, there's nothing there. That's not gonna help me. Do this. We'll move you up first. Move up with the second tank, and then move the medium tank in front. 5 damage, that'll take care of you. Medium tank will move up, deal a decent amount of damage, if not kill. This other tank will keep me more than likely out of range of any infantry units that are coming, or not infantry, rocket units that are hidden here or here. I imagine there's probably something here. It's probably something stupid like a lander or something. Just for googles and giggles. So, down here. Don't think I can do enough damage, so we will back you up here to here. And that'll be the end of that turn. So we'll see if the mech unit I put in the... Okay, so the mech unit did survive. Not too much to be concerned about there. You all the way up here. You can move here. Ooh, I should have attacked. So there is an artillery in the woods there. That one isn't nearly as big of a threat as like a rocket in there. They hurt you. Yeah, pretty spaghetti. Here. Damage. Yeah, it'd been good if I would have dealt damage to that other infantry unit with my recon. Not really much I can do here. Nope, not doing that. That's stupid. Ooh, I can get all the way here. Yeah, you always want to lighten up the ranged units when you have the opportunity. Unless there's something big that you have to put a stop to, like a medium tank, you're gonna want to try to lighten that in, or try to light up, definitely light up, but lighten the ranged units as much as possible. Let's see if there's anything hiding in the forest here. So there is. There is rockets hiding in the forest. So that'll be the end of that unit. He's going to take some damage as well. Alright. Looking good. So it's here. Nope. Count. I can't. Yeah. So fun fact, recon units can do decent damage, more to rocket units than to, because even if it's trapped, it'll allow me to do this. We're going to move you down, you can blow this guy up. Ooh, that's not quite enough, but that's okay. 2 damage on you. Okay, so it's not really going to make much difference here. So we will go like this. I'll load you up over here. Drop you down here. You're going to come down here like this. 63 damage. That's the end of you. Rockets there. And I'm going to put artillery as close as I can get. It would be somewhere in this room. And then I guess I can move that. You can come down and start capturing for no reason. Alright, looking good. So you're gonna be dead. Okay, so I got on my rocket range. We can still do some pretty awesome damage. Awesome damage. Yay, that'll be it for that guy. We'll see if the recon can do any damage. Here, it should be more than enough damage to take him with the cleaners. Now, another thing, I don't think Nell mentioned this, but one of the things you gotta be aware of when you're playing a Fog of War mission is anytime you move a tank. So if I were to move the tank to the headquarters and then back to the original spot, i.e. cancel out my movement, it's still going to cost me the fuel for that movement. And the reason why they do that is because you could use that to your advantage and basically use your movement to scout out if there is anyone in this hidden spot. And then come back and go, okay, no one's there. I know because I didn't run into anybody, but let me go this way. So I'm going to actually do that just to show you. I had 34 fuel, and now I have 30 fuel. But I scouted this area out, so I know that there's nobody there, so that's great. I'm guessing because I don't see anyone else on the floor here, there is a guy right here in this shoal. Yep, and it is a Landry unit, so you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna capture the headquarters here. You can everybody can capture. Everybody can do a capture. You can capture. You can capture. You'll finish the capture. Will only be one uninvited space, one invited city, or that I won't know because I can't reach my infantry. Capturing here. Capturing here. And then we'll just capture the headquarters here. 57 damage. It's either way, it doesn't matter. So they've taken back most of the Orange Star territory. I'll concede this day, but the real battle is yet to come. Well done. You've finally driven Olaf off. This will be the last thing I have to say. Thank you for listening to all my advice up to now. Everyone won't be able to join you after this. You'll have to lead on your own, Chris. Let me introduce you to your new partner, Andy. Andy, come here.
Oh, what is it?
This is Advisor Chris. Chris will be giving you orders from now on. Say hello.
Oh, hello, Chris. You're a very one-star first advisor.
Very nice to meet you. Be prepared. Andy can be a bit of a wise taker. He's still young, but his abilities are top-notch. I think he'll make a good partner for you, Chris. Well, good luck! Victory! Nothing left for me to tell you. Congratulations, graduate.
A rank.
And then we're gonna save. Yes. And then we're gonna go down to this special intel. What a surprise! You're here for my special intel briefing? This lesson is for commanders who want a little extra knowledge. This is a special intel that may just give you an edge in combat. Let's get started. Mission 14, Special Intel. This one doesn't actually end. You just kind of stop after a bit. Okay, because you literally own everything. This is where I'll teach you some new commands and other useful tidbits. Some of it may overlap with other things I've taught you though. So if you'd like to skip this lesson, just reset the game. To do a quick restart, press these buttons together all at once. I'm going to begin now, okay? I'll explain a few things we haven't touched yet. I hope you'll try them all out. We're going to learn about ports, airports. Oh, port deployment. Ports are where you'll deploy your C units from. The number next to the unit is how much it costs to deploy the units. If it's less than your total funds, you can't deploy the unit. Use your control pad and select the unit. You can't use them on the same day you deploy them though. You know that. Go back. Yes, the deployment menu. Your bases are where all of your land units have been deployed. Number next to each unit is the cost of deploying that unit. If it costs less than your total funds, you can deploy that unit. Also, because there are so many land units, they may not fit on one page. Use the control pad to scroll to the very bottom of the page. That's right, you could use the units one day after you deploy them. Just remember, the units wait the first day you deploy them. Probably wondering which units you should produce first, which one was the easiest for you to use in field training. Focus on those first, then deploy others. Answer to this question is you want to generally deploy your infantry first. If you have a humongous property lead like I do right now, and there's only 1, 2, 3 uncaptured properties, maybe you start up. No, okay. Maybe you choose one of your bigger units. You generally don't start out with 21,000 gold, so you generally don't have to think about that. But recon's usually good in fog of war missions, so we'll deploy one there. Come over here to the airport. Oh, airport. Okay, airport deployment. Airports are where you'll deploy your air units from. Number next to the unit is how much it costs to deploy the unit. If there's less than your total funds, you can't deploy the unit. Use the control pad to select a unit. Can't use them on the same day. We'll just do a B-copter. Alright, we're going to select this fighter. Have you ever known there were enemies nearby but still run into them? There's actually a way to get around that. I'll show you how to do it right now. Select your fighter, right? You want to move it over here. You just move the cursor straight. Line and press the A button, right? But right now there's an enemy unit here that you can't see. You move in a straight line, you run into it. But pay attention to the red line appears on the move the cursor. Follow the cursor's path. Did you know what that means? This actually shows your unit moving direction, so your unit will follow the path when it moves. If you move over the line over this way, you'll be fine. Just move the cursor like this. Boop, 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 boop. Try it out yourself. Move the cursor over here. Boop, 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 boop. That's it. It's very handy in fog of war situations, so keep in mind. There's one more thing I want you to watch out for. It's all about the special rules of engagement in fog of war situations. Have you chosen to cancel your movement instead of choosing wait? If you do that a lot, be careful. fog of war situations, you still use full fuel when you cancel a move. If you do it too many times, you run out of fuel. That's it for now. Come back again for more help. Oh boy. In this menu, I've already told you about end and save right. Let me tell you about the rest. Choose any one you like. This unit command shows you the list of all your units. Press up and down on the control pad to choose a unit. Press the A button to move the cursor to that unit's position. That's not all. You can also use the unit command to change the unit order. Look at this. You see type, HP, gas, and rounds all lined up here? Right now the cursor is on type. You can press the left and right on the control pad to choose a menu. Try it out. Boop. Everyone got 7 HP. Oopsie. Now. Yeah. Okay, so it automatically does it as you go across, so this is telling us that we have infinite ammo on the recon because it's using its machine gun, whereas the battlecopter and fighter have, in terms of missiles, it has 6 missiles. And then gasoline, 80 out of 80, 93 out of 99, HP, type, etc. And you select which one you want. Go B-copter, and there's the B-copter. Let's see here. R. Terrain data. This is where you get detailed information about terrain. You can check on things like terrain cover and city income. Movement cost shows a unit's movement over selected terrain. Easy to view when it's combined with unit data. Oh, I almost forgot. You can switch between terrain details and movement cost easily. Just press up and down on the control pad. Boop. A rich green plain. Easy to traverse, but offers little in defensive cover. Save current data? No. Options. In the options menu, you can listen to background music or yield. And also exit the map. This menu changes depending on the mode you're playing. In field training, you can only see the 3 options I've mentioned. In campaigns, you can also turn the animations on and off here. Oh, and let me explain about yielding. If you're stuck in a situation where you can't win, choose the command. You can also reset, but if you yield, I'll give you a little hint to help you. But that's only in campaign and in field training. That's it. So why don't you choose something else? And turn. If you end, then the extra lesson will be ended. Is that okay? No. Nope. Okay, so we're not going to say anything. So we're going to look at the different terrain types. Reefs have... Yeah, Reef has 1 defensive bonus. Whereas Sea has none, River has none, Bridge has none, Roads have none. 1 for this one, 4 for this one, 3 for City, and then the places you build is 3 as well. Headquarters is 4. There are 5. I thought headquarters are 5. No, they're 4. What would have them? Oh well. Anyways, these guys can't move. We can see blah blah blahs. City. A normal city. Ground units can gain supplies and HP in allied cities. So I guess that's it for that. And this is gonna end the special lesson. Yeah, that's okay. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you again soon. Victory. Chris wins. A rank for pressing the button. Save? Yes, please. I don't think this A saves though. I think it just pretends like, oh, it does save. I never did special intel. Well, that's weird. How about that? You guys are learning something new every day. I'm learning something new every day. Alright, we'll stop here, and when we come back, we'll be back into the campaign.